We want this, right? Hey guys, welcome back. So I started out thinking that I needed 8 YouTube channels, and at the moment I've combined that down or condensed it into just 2. And I'm going to explain why. Eventually I might have 3, but it's definitely nowhere near the 8 that I thought I needed. And how I got to this conclusion is by something called an angel sign, or a divine sign, or some of you might call this, that's right, God. Some of you might call this your spirit guides. Whatever it is, and whatever form of worship or divinity you're into, this video might help you to understand how I solved a business challenge. And the two of these, business and divinity, are actually supremely linked. And let me explain why. So for this entire year, I was asking my spirit guides and asking God and asking myself and asking anyone I could about how I should do my YouTube channels. Should I have 4 YouTube channels or 5 YouTube channels or 6 YouTube channels or 7 YouTube channels? And that went on for a long time. And eventually one day, when we took our daughter for her first movie at Plaza Singapura, a mall in Singapore, after the movie, before we headed to a friend's place for coffee, I had this uncontrollable urge to go to this store which sells playing cards, as you can see over here, and buy this deck of cards. Now this deck, it's called Rebellion Rising, from this game called Magic: The Gathering. It's one of the world's oldest trading card games, if not the oldest. As you can see, this latest edition is called Phyrexia, which is, I guess, one of the universes inside Magic: The Gathering. Sorry to the Magic: The Gathering fans if it's not a universe. I am a little bit behind on my story reading for this entire game, as I did play 15 to 20 years ago, and now I'm coming back into it slowly. So my eyes fell upon this phrase, all will be one. This deck simply just sat here on this desk, which is my work desk, and well, this is kind of unglamorous, but whatever, this is a casual video. It's a pretty messy desk right now. And this deck just sat here for a few days until I asked this question to my guides again and again, doing tarot card readings, oracle card readings, and finally, after much classification, making tables on Microsoft Word, printing them out, reprinting them out, more tarot readings, more organization, more YouTube tutorials from Sean Cannell. Shout out to Sean Cannell and Think Media. I'll put the links to their YouTube courses below as well. Lots of that stuff. Finally, I realized, when I finally asked the question, I was one of those like last ditch attempts, kind of like Jim Carrey's shouting at God and Bruce Almighty. And I was like, just tell me what the fuck I should do. And my eyes suddenly fell on this line, which says all will be one. And this card deck was just sitting on my desk unopened. And then after that, I realized, look at the spelling here. It has 4 out of 6 letters in my name. 5 out of 6 letters, E-P-H-Y-R. And X is almost like a Z, really. It's 2 letters away from Z, since my name is Z-E-P-H-Y-R. X is number 24 out of 26 in the English alphabet. My birth date is 24th. And now as I'm making this video, isn't this strange? I'm realizing that this logo is similar to the logo for my company, 3 Part Human, which has a circle and then a trident in the middle. But then when I saw all will be one, I also saw the number 2, and I thought maybe, God is like, nah, maybe 2 channels if you want it. There might be 3, because on the 3rd channel, I want to teach people how to create music and release music, and that one's called Modern Recording Artist. In fact, it's already linked at the bottom of this channel, which is my daily life and business lessons and life lessons. And the second one, the top to toe, I don't mind speaking in a silly voice, transformation, a course that I put out in 2020 during COVID to try to make money. I made about 6K a month from it. I kind of stopped selling it after 2 months. I realized that teaching is very tiring for me, but making YouTube videos like this is not. So anyway, right now there's 2 channels. There's my main channel, which is Zephyr Kambata, which is my name, which is where you're watching this video. That's channel 1. And this is channel 2, which I feel comfortable populating right now. There's 2 of these. Previously, I would have made this type of video about how to brand my YouTube channels and any insights on a 3rd channel called The YouTube Journey. But then I realized that all these journeys are just my own journeys. And so all these 8 channels, eventually the teaching and the content is all coming out of me. And I've created another video called The Power of Being You. I'm going to link that above, just above over here. And apparently I didn't take my advice from that video. And 3 years later, I'm asking myself what I should be doing. That's a little silly if you ask me, but that's what it is. And that's the human mind, and that's where it can go. So I hope this video has inspired you to be more of yourself, to combine as many things as you can. Now, the YouTube algorithm may not favor that at the moment, but I get this feeling, eventually, I think the world is going to reward people for being who they are. This entire week, tried to be a perfectionist, tried to get my resumes to be amazing, tried all this shit, and all it's led to is me getting super uptight and amped up. And so, really, we don't want this, we don't want people going crazy and blowing their brains. We want this, right? We want to be happy, we want to be casual, at least I do. I enjoyed making this video a lot more than the videos where I try to be a perfectionist. And so that's my insight. Thank you, Magic the Gathering. I will be grateful forever. See you on the next video. There's a lot of life lessons, spiritual lessons, business lessons, and success lessons on this channel. I hope you enjoy that. In the spirit of all will be one, I think I'm going to do something risky and release the unboxing of and the opening of this box, Phyrexia All Will Be One, on this channel. That's just going to be a little risky, but I'm going to do that. I mean, I like magic cards. Is that so wrong? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's my life and my hobbies, and that's my channel. Love it or hate it. And I also see that the new subscribers who've been coming onto this channel are more and more fun-filled and clearly very wacky, just like me. And so I really enjoy that. And since we're on the topic of being wacky, let me go a bit off topic and show you a couple of new decks of cards that I'll be opening soon as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit like, please subscribe. See you on the next one.